Morning, fam. I'm sorry if I look so sleepy. um, it's my day 2 in Sydney. I started with some yoga and meditation. I'm on my period, so my practice is going to be really gentle. I'm ensuring that my mat, I'm very particular about these things, so I find out where it's east, so the mat's facing the east because I believe in energy, and in yoga, usually you're within the east southeast side. So, yeah, it's gonna be a gentle practice, but I need movement because I walk a lot. And while I think walking is great, I think you need additional movement so that your legs don't take the take the load of it. And because I'm on my period, the flow is gonna be gentle. Because I also keep my practice very soft during my menstrual cycle, which, by the way, has taken me years to come to terms with because I've been quite an asshole to my body. I love you, body. So, yeah.
I think time lapse is like one of the most entertaining things ever. You can see how much I'm yawning. I'm really tired. It's like yabba yabba. If you count the yawn, I should keep that. How many yawns did you see me in this time lapse? God, oh my God, look at that face. Too funny. Enjoy. This is how gentle.
Um, just a, just a random observation that I've made from my practice today. I've gotten stronger actually over the years, but I've reduced my planks in my practice. Of course, I make my students do it, and my planks have been like, yeah, there. But I've been in a bit of a negative rut, emotionally, mentally, and then I was like, in my practice, there was a moment where I would do planks, and in yoga, we believe that planks are sort of like mood boosters, and I've maybe it's my association, but as on this trip, I restarted my planks, and I do feel like, okay, I can handle. Like, it sort of reminds me of the stuff that I've been through in the past, that I've overcome it, and I can do anything. If I can do this, I can do anything. It's silly, but I just thought I'd share.
This may come as a surprise, but I had to make breakfast for 3 days while I'm here.
So I'm making breakfast in Sydney like for 3 days because even though I'm on holiday, like when I was in Melbourne, it was easy for me to spend money because I was still able to save cost because honestly, I was living with my family. Like I was there for a wedding, so the lunch or the dinner and stuff, like I did shell out, but it wasn't too much. So the one meal of mine in Melbourne was spent out, but the rest was taken care of at the events. And now that I'm in Sydney on my own, everything costs really expensive here. So I was like, let's make breakfast in the hotel, and thankfully they do have kitchenettes and stuff like that. So I'm having my usual, which I have missed, to be very honest, oats with fruits. So this is what I eat in Bombay. So I got breakfast for 3 days for like $15. And if I had to eat out every day and a meal, then I'll be spending $15 to $20 for breakfast. And then if I count 3 meals, that's almost like $60 minimum a day, which I could use doing other things.
Also had to send in an audition while I'm on holiday. Freelancer life. Gotta make the money, yo. This is breakfast with a view. Like, wow, I feel so nice.
So I'm on my period, as I mentioned. Um, and the thing for me is, in terms of my period, like I have cramps. I look at my face, like I still don't look fresh despite washing it twice. Like my first video, I don't know, I watched it and I saw that white patches, but whatever. And so I've never worn a tampon in my life, and I have been trying, but somehow I used a menstrual cup, and I discovered period panties, which are, by the way, a lifesaver because some days I'm too tired to try anything, and I'm a heavy bleeder. I've got myself checked, I've done the scans and stuff, I'm good. So in case, because I know there's a lot of information on the internet that talks about um, that. So anyways, I'm in Sydney. I was like, okay, I have my period panty, because I want to walk a lot, so I don't want to use public. And I have my menstrual cup. I'm trying to be eco-friendly. I'm not that great. I'm working on it. And yeah, so I was like, let me just use a tampon, because that's, if I had to use a public transport, like a public bathroom, sorry, I would manage. And so I got an organic tampon because I'm very particular about brands and stuff. And then, um, yeah, I tried the tampon and I managed. Like, the reason why I'm not using my menstrual cup is because I'm on my heavy days and I need to change the cup at least 3 to 4 hours. Now I want to walk that much. Now I'm not going to go look for a bathroom and sit in a public toilet and try to figure out my menstrual cup. Like, I know there are videos on that. One day when I may be bold enough to try a public restroom, I'll make a video on that. But right now, nah. So I'm wearing a period panty, and I probably wear a tampon because I can't predict my bleeding. Like, I put an extra sheet under so that I don't stain their bed, because it costs. So I just thought I should share this experience with you, and now we'll continue to see Sydney. I'm yet to get ready, so I'm gonna wear low waist jeans because my paunch. That's the outfit for today. Ideally, I should wear. It's raining, guys. It's raining. Ideally, I should be wearing something light, but I want to wear the black for tomorrow because I'm going outdoors to a waterfall and stuff. So, en route Botanical Gardens, Sydney Opera House. I'm on really nice point for photos. So we're at the Royal Botanic Garden. So beautiful, actually, the monsoon here. Like, wow. What a beautiful place. So you can see the Sydney Opera House from here and the bridge. And it's such a beautiful sight, like, wow. What's cooking, fam? So day one, didn't do much. I was pretty tired and I had a late flight, and because it was really crowded, my flight got delayed, so we were on air for a bit. So I reached the airport. One of the staff was damn rude. I'm not someone who jumps lines and queues. I live a jugaad life in terms of trying to save money in terms of how to travel and shit, but I'm pretty polite. So I was just asking her that where I could find help, and she was just like, I'm sorry, I am busy. And I'm not saying, hey, I'm not jumping the queue. I'm just saying, excuse me, I'm sorry, could I find out? And then anyways, after that, I get into check-in. Everybody else was really sweet to me. Like, one of them really loved my jewelry, and we were laughing and all of that. They really liked my yoga mat bag. And then after that, I reached. The cab driver was very, very sweet. So he was also really polite. The area that my hostel was, I'm not gonna name it because I don't want to be accused for defaming a place. So I reached the hostel, and first there was no board, so I freaked out. And they had this whole sneaky business of like having a code and shit to enter, which is fine, but there's no receptionist, there's no person in place, and it was a girls' hostel. I saw a lot of women. Then I reached the hostel, I go to my room, and see, I've lived a hostel life. I've traveled to many places and I've been in hostels because that's the cheapest way to live. But this was like, I reached, there was yoga mat space, but there was no ventilation, and I was just like, I'm not gonna be on holiday, I'm gonna be outdoor. But like, look, today it's raining. What if I decided to stay back? So I started feeling suffocated because I was like, I need to feel like I can breathe. I can live in small rooms. I've lived a studio life. I've changed it. I understand that. But this was like some next level shit. And then the bathroom thing was not even good. And then after that, I decided to book a hotel. I got it. A really nice hotel, thankfully. It's a little way out of my budget because, but you know, I was just like, fuck it. It's last minute. And yeah, that's how my day was. So after that, I checked in, settled down, just stepped out, got some groceries and stuff, and ate some Japanese rice, which was vegetable curry and rice, because I don't want to try anything fancy. So that was day one. We're at the Sydney Opera House. What a beauty. I can't believe I'm seeing this in person. Like, what?
Honestly, I feel like I've been taken into some movie scene right now. Like, I can't believe this has happened. Like, wowza. This is the view again, and now I leave for lunch because I'm hungry AF.
Okay, so I shopped a lot. I went on their store over here, I forgot where. I'll Google it and I'll put the name on the thing. There were sales, and my aunt had given me like token to sort of shop for my birthday. So I kind of went berserk, and there was a clearance sale on one of the shoes that I knew I wasn't going to get back home, so I got it. And now I'm eating from Betty's Burger. It's supposed to be an Australian chain. So I'm on my way back to the hotel, but I'm walking. It's a 30-minute walk. The bags are heavy, but I like walking. I told you that already. So it's taking me to the Sydney Hyde Park. So yeah. What's up? So I'm back in the room. I had to take off the shoes because they were fucking wet. And I need the shoes to dry actually because I'm going on a hike tomorrow and that's the only shoe I have. And I don't want to be stinking up the place. And anyways, I'm having a cup of coffee because I walked a lot. So I'm just gonna sit and be a potato for some time. And then let's see. I was supposed to meet some dancers at the Dancers Alley in Sydney. But because of the rain, I'm not sure. Sorry, I was just checking from the TV thing if I was recording. Because you know, so many times I've recorded, like I think I'm pressing record and then next thing you know, I'm recording the other side. So let's see, I might get to meet the dancers if the weather is on our side. Please, I want to link up. Yeah, man.
En route Dancers Alley. I cannot believe they have a space like this for free where dancers can rehearse. Like,
It's actually
this is
called Dancers
crazy.
Alley.
Like,
what
nobody
the
comes
hell?
and tells them the music is too loud or what they're doing. So, anyways, I met with the dancehall dancers in Sydney.
Though the videos from the Dancers Alley are shot in the reel format, so I'm gonna share that.
Dancehall Sydney, Australia, India link up.
My body feel like ecstasy. No other person, only you I see. My daily dose of the vitamin C. No.
But like, who's going first? Who's going first? And you know, Miss Sharif always ready to dance when her kind of music plays. I'm such a clown in people's life. That's Jess, by the way. She's from Sydney. Jess Sabah. I kid you not, all of us were tired, but can you see the every one of us turned up, the level just went higher and higher.
So I'm back from the dancers alley. It was super fun. I took a bus from here to the dancers alley and back. That we sat and ate lunch. Lunch, I'm saying dinner. And then after dinner, like we had very intense, beautiful conversations. And then I came home just now having my multivitamins, and some chamomile tea, and I shall sleep. What's up, fam? So, this is my outfit. I'm going for the Blue Mountain tour today. And yeah, ready to climb up and see waterfalls.
Our transport to the Blue Mountains. We reached one of the first locations. Um,
Used to live. So we're out of Gadigal land. So Gadigal land is at the base of the mountains, all that flat stuff down there. The Gadigal people, the Eora Nation down there. Now we're in Darug country. The Darug people that used to live along, amongst all these cliffs in here and in the caves. There's a lot of cave work, artwork in a lot of the caves up here. And the communities from Gadigal and then Gundamgar around the corner, they'd all come and they'd meet up on this river and have their corroborees, their ceremonies. So this was quite a sacred part of the river, just down the bottom here. But it's also very well known. If you're a cliff sitter, this is a very safe one. It's only a couple of metres high here on Ponderer's Rock. So you can see where these people are sitting over there on the edge. Just on the other side of these rocks. They're about 8 metres high there. But sitting on the edge there and taking a photo over near the side here, it will look like you're sitting on top of the valley 200 metres high. Now, of course, I'm not suggesting that. No.
After that, we were actually walking towards the waterfall. So they have way too many steps. So I'm honestly gonna say that we really, really need to be fit for a trip like this. And but it's so beautiful and it's so worth it. Like I don't know, I felt at peace and I felt emotional because this is for me one of the best things I've done in a holiday, which is something to so connected with nature. See, that's me being a little touristy. I'm always weird on camera, no? Look at this. We get to see birds up close. I don't know. Like, I wish, like, I don't even know if my videos do justice. And I'm so impressed with the greenery around this. We got to actually see cockatoos, feed some of them.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's in reel format again. I'm so used to an IG live, I forget about YouTube live. But yeah, just look. I can't believe like this is so beautiful. Also got to see some kangaroos by the way. Like they're so cute. They were just looking at us humans like what the fuck are we doing? We're just so invasive, no?
So I got back from the tour. I took a bus back home. Quite a journey. I'm tired and hungry AF. I had breakfast, night, dinner, and oh, this is a T-shirt I got. Apparently, it's. I, please forgive me for not saying it correctly. Aboriginal art. Um, so yeah, I saw it as a souvenir and I got it. Birthday gift to myself. So I'm tired. I had pizza for dinner. I actually wanted something else cheaper, but I was so hungry. And yeah, that's the end of day 2. I have to pack, guys. Fuck, yeah. Pack and just live it up. And thankfully, I wanted to see other stuff, but with the weather, I'm not sure I'm gonna venture out too much. You know,